You just keep hovering. It's come back. Get off the ground. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's enough, mate. G'day, you absolute legends. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Stu from UAVfutures here, and today, well, you are in for a treat. Do you like flying freestyle? Do you like the look of FPV? You want a solid bind and fly, and also you're thinking of upgrading to digital without breaking the bank? Well, today you are in luck. What we have here, it is the Nazgul, I don't know if it's like the V2, but the HD version anyway, of the Nazgul. The Nazgul, the original analog version, was probably one of the best drones in 2019, and it is the most sought after, cheap, or I should say well-valued price of bind and fly. My number one choice when people say, hey, what should I get for a first-time freestyle unit? Well, the Nazgul. I've got an entire write-up on it on my website, which should pop up here or down below if you want to read about that one. But this is the HD version. So what we're going to do, we're going to put it on the bench, we're going to break it down, we're going to look at the text and the specs, what it comes like, the pros, the cons, all that sort of stuff, and then we're going out to the field. We are ripping it around. I'm going to show you my footage, and we're going to see what Grumpy Trev thinks about it as well, so we'll see what that grumpy bugger thinks, and all in all, just have some fun with this. And let me tell you, if you are into freestyle, you want a drone that is well priced, good value, it absolutely rips, can haul a GoPro, and has HD, and comes pre-built, that just works perfectly out of the box, well, you're going to have a good time. So let's do it. As a bit of an overview, what this is, look, like I just said, it's a 5-inch ripper that can carry a freestyle, carry a GoPro. It's made for freestyle. It's relatively tough. The price is well valued. It's $330 US, and you might be saying, hey, whoa, I've seen a lot of cheaper other drones out there. Yes, but you are forgetting the special one about this. It has the Cadex, the Cadex Vista DJI unit in there. So this is a digital quad. When you are flying around in this, you are going to be getting the nicest FPV footage you have ever seen. Now, if we move on, talk about some of the components before we go out to the field. Not too much has changed when it comes to the powertrain, the actual power delivery system, starting at the outside in. Of course, we just got some little, I think they're 50-40s. 5140 props right there, some Iflight Zing motors underneath. Look, these motors, I found they're okay. They come in two versions. There's a 2S, and, sorry, there is a, something just fell over. There is a 4S and a 6S version as well. I think I've got the 6S, which is 18,000 kV. I did find them a little bit power hungry for the pop that you get, so they don't have the most efficiency. Still, all in all, you're probably looking at around a 3 to 5 minute flight time, depending on how aggressive you are on the batteries. Beginners are going to get longer. People who are just trying to slam this thing as fast as they can, they're going to be getting around the 3-minute mark. Moving towards the middle, of course, we've just got our F4 flight controller. It has a 45 amp ESC. That's all fairly standard stuff. And then at the back, one of the stars of the show, we have our, hopefully that is in shot, it is just here, I'll put some pictures on the screen as well. We have our little Cadex Vista unit, which means you've got the beautiful DJI reception in here, which is absolutely gorgeous. And when you pair it with a drone that performs this well, you are in for a treat. Now, the design of the thing, what can I say? It's like a proven classic design. This is like the typical shape. It's a strong, robust frame with some strong, robust components. Like, you can't really complain too much. They've got some nice little TPU additions. I like the colors that they're rocking this time. It's going to make it a little bit easier to find if you do lose it in some grass. These sort of fluoro colors do stand out to the eye. It's got some, I guess one part I do like as well, it has individual arms, so if you break an arm, it is much cheaper to replace. All you have to buy is that little piece of carbon. Yeah, all in all, I don't know how much more I can say on the design. Look, it works, it's well thought out, but it's a classic. It's not doing anything innovative, but it doesn't need to. It just works, it performs well. The pros and the cons. Well, it's only going to be suitable, this version, for those people who already have some DJI goggles. One thing I don't like about it, is another con, is that it has an inbuilt, this one's got a FreeStyle receiver. I wish there was an option, or maybe there is if you look at the website right now, where I didn't need this little receiver antenna, because I would happily fly this on my DJI remote, or if they could give you some spare cables or something like that to hook it up if you have a DJI remote at home. But at the moment, I've got this hooked up to my TX16S, so it's just rocking FreeStyle. But I think there is a bunch of like Crossfire, other versions as well out there. I think it's well valued. So that is a, what would I say? That is a pro. That's something you're gonna like. It's gonna be strong, it's robust, it's fast. It's a little bit inefficient, which, you know, like, it's, you know, don't be expecting to do any long range with this. But all in all, it's just a gorgeous quad. It flies well out of the box. It works, no issues whatsoever. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it. But look, that is the boring stuff. That's the bench breakdown. Let's go have some fun in the field and you'll see why I'm so excited about it. You'll see what Grumpy Trev thinks as well, and why, look, if you want a freestyle drone in 2020 and you've already got digital underway, you've already got your DJI goggles, this should be one of your #1 choices. So let's do it. Go have some fun in the field in 3, 2, 1. Rightio, here we are out in the field. Finally, if I could spin this around and do some cool trick where, anyway, I digress. This is the Nazgul V2. Look at this, the sun is shining, the wind is still. We've got amazing company. I'm under arrest, send help. But we're flying around with the Nazgul V2, of course, the DJI version. I'm going to fly it around, show you some footage, and we'll hand it over to the grumpy bugger himself, who's just getting me a 6S pack, and we'll find out just how this goes. If you've got DJI, should you be looking at this as one of your first 5 inches, because the original Nazgul, mwah, absolutely delicious, one of the most popular drones on the market. So we're going to find out how this version goes and what it's like with DJI. So let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Boop. Here we go. We're just going to jump straight into the middle of the flight footage, and the part I want to point out, this is what's special. This footage you are seeing is exactly what is getting streamed to your eyeballs. So if you're wondering if DJI is worth it, if you should be moving digital, you might have seen some other fuzzy analog videos. Nope, this isn't a GoPro. This is exactly what you're going to be seeing when you put on the goggles. So what you're seeing here is exactly what I was seeing when I was flying, which is great. So cruising this thing around, it is absolutely gorgeous and brings an awful lot of joy for me anyway when I'm flying around, especially doing some freestyle, some flippy flops, checking out the scenery. A quad like this is going to go a long way in anybody's quiver. It just makes freestyle that much better. You can see the colors look fantastic. A very nice day. Got kind of close to crashing into the tree there. Not that it would matter because it's a very, very robust frame. But let's move on and talk about the actual flight characteristics, because you can see how good the video is going to be. You're going to enjoy it. A punch right there, and look, it absolutely disappears into the sky. A very, very powerful quad, very, very punchy. Probably not the most efficient, and I think I've said that a few times throughout this review. You're going to give it just a fairly average quad because it does have a lot of power, and with great power comes great not great responsibility, shorter flight times. There's absolutely no oscillations, anything like that. It is a rock solid tune, quality components, and what I really love is what you take it out of the box, it works. You can see that we are miles up into the air. It's got an awful lot of punch, but you just take it out of the box. If you're a beginner, if you're an expert, you don't have to worry about any wasting time, any setups, nothing like that. It just works. We have come so far nowadays where you can get a quad like this that performs like this for a price like this, which is absolutely ridiculous considering that it's got DJI inside, and you don't have to do any work, which used to be such a pain. You know, in 2015, 2016, we would have absolutely killed for a quad like this. But look, what do you guys think? I think it's got plenty of perk, plenty of pep. It's a great quad. It flies well. It's got DJI in here. It looks gorgeous. And look, if you're into freestyle and you've got a set of DJI goggles already at home, it's almost a no-brainer to choose something like this. But what we should do, let's hand it over to the grumpy bugger himself, GT, and see what he thinks. Rightio, GT, it is your turn. The Nazgul V2. It might have some other silly name, but we're going to call it the Nazgul V2. The XL5 V5, whatever. This is the Nazgul V2. Nice yellow color for you from Iflight, who does make some nice stuff. DJI version 6S. We're going to rip it around. It's been a little while since you've spent some time with the 5 inches and the 6S's. Yeah. I was watching that, Mozzie, but yep. What do you reckon? First thoughts?
Well, I just think the build quality in these things has just gone up and up. Every time you see one, they're just getting better.
Yep.
Even the quality of the carbon looks great. It's nice and light, even with that 6S sitting on top of it.
It's about $330 US.
Yeah, well, the last Nazgul was pretty good too. So, yep. Well, it wasn't pretty good, it was good.
Yeah, it was very cheap, but this one we've got the air unit in there, so of course that's going to be more expensive with the little Vista. So what do you think about the little TPU mounts and stuff all over it? Yeah,
that's nice, it helps protect the quad, and it's like they're not big and chunky, so they're not going to add much weight to it at all, just grams. Geez, they've done a good job with the TPU too.
It is nice. It's crazy how nice Biden flies are getting now. So
very impressed with the build, and I love the way they've done the TPU on that.
Too easy.
Yeah, well,
let's should we rip it around?
Yeah, bloody oath. like the little screensaver they got. Never seen that before.
Oh, what, on DJI? Yeah, before you
Yeah.
turn on, yeah, they do have a bit of a screensaver in there. I wonder if you can update that. But, all right, it should be all you, my FPV brother.
Oh, let's go. And this. Whoa. Whoa, that's got some grunt.
Yeah, give it a full punch.
Yeah.
That's into the wind as well.
Oh,
Mate, that's disappeared up there. I don't even know if we can
jeez.
see that up there. Yeah.
That's impressive. Now this is really nice. Oh yeah. It goes where I want it. It's pointing where I want it to point.
Yeah, it's a bit windy here. Are you getting affected by the wind?
Only just a tad, but I was up pretty high there though. Camera's a bit low.
Well, for your speeds.
Yep.
Do you want me to increase it? If you come in for a
Yeah, I
quick
think we
landing?
might do that. It's just a little bit
All right,
low.
you come in, let's see your landing skills. I'm going to get the disarm, mate. I don't know if I trust you on your landings. Keep coming, lower to the ground, lower to the ground, lower, 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 lower.
What's
Look at
all
that.
that was beautiful.
Yeah, that's because I disarmed it, mate. All right, I've increased it a little bit.
Okay.
Go again.
All right.
It's gone, mate. It's gone.
Yes. Oh, that is cool.
Do you reckon you can come and do a hover and then do a punch out? 'Cause
Oh yeah, I can
looks
do that.
Amazing.
Yeah, okay, I can do that. Yeah.
Out to it. Do not kill me. Wait, wait, wait. You just keep hovering. Let's come back. Get off the ground. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's enough, mate. Here you go, Trevor. Straight up to 399.9 feet.
It's absolutely unbelievable.
Okay, what's the power like?
Oh yeah.
Performance? It's got some speed?
Yeah, it's
what's the rate
everything.
like?
It's just it's really hard to fly this thing slow.
All right. Now your
Oh,
battery,
that's
I think,
better.
should be going to about 21 volts.
Yeah,
So I have no idea what your OSD is showing up.
22.
All right. What do you think for like a Nazgul bind and fly? You know, this is why we recommended the V1 so much. Like if it just comes out, this is it out of the box like that. You plug it in and away you go. What do you reckon of this whole experience for someone coming in?
Pretty friggin' awesome. I was going to say beep it.
Yep.
It's unbelievable. It's been such a long time since we've had something this good. Jeez, it's nice. It really is. Oh, it's just responsive. I love it.
Anything you don't like?
Yeah, it's not mine.
Okay. That's what
Look,
you usually say
for-
with all the DJI quads.
For a 5-inch, yeah, it's.
What do you mean for a 5-inch? Because this is an interesting part of conversation.
Look, I'm not really. I haven't been flying 5 inches for a little while now.
Yeah, you were just saying as well that they're not your favourite.
No,
if
not
you had
my
to pick
favourite,
one.
but
Okay.
this could quickly become my favourite. It's such a nice quad. Oh, it's just look. This is good. Like I don't know if you can see what I'm doing,
I
but
can't. We can see you doing tricks and
the
stuff in the air.
like just the
rolls.
recovery of it was just. It just liked it. I like it. I really do, and I don't think it's too expensive either, especially with the DJI stuff on it.
Alright. So
And-
DJI side, what's the airframe, the motors, the whole power unit, the quad feel
Oh, look,
like?
the
Besides
quad-
the video part, because we know that's great.
The quad feels magnificent. It's pointy. It's tuned really, really well. The
Okay.
build quality is excellent. That's as I said before. It's really amazes me how much that's come across, and the carbon looks great as well. Like it's really good looking carbon.
Alright.
No edges on it. They've taken all those off. The TPU they've done with it. I've
Final.
really. I can't find anything wrong with this. I'm sorry
Okay.
at all.
So performance out of 10?
10, absolutely.
Okay, yeah,
that's-
I got to agree. It's a great, like, it's a very easy recommendation, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
hey, what should I get? I'd like a bind and fly. I've got DJI. Bang.
Yeah,
Nazgul V2.
the guys out there, they're gonna love this. This really is a great quad.
Okay, and what about the price? For about $330.
Well, look,
I
'cause
think,
it's-
if that's what it is.
yeah, because it's got the DJI stuff in it, I take that into account. I think it's quite reasonable because it's You don't have to do anything with this. You just got to fly it.
What do you reckon? So, and value?
Oh, 10. Oh, I just
Okay.
love it. That was brilliant.
All right, so you'd go and buy that?
Oh, it would, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
no worries. All right. For me, I reckon the value is probably, because you can get the original Nazgul. I've seen them on like 150 when they're on sale. And then you're going to add, say, what, 120 bucks or something? For,
Yeah, but the original Nazgul doesn't fly as good as that.
Okay, yeah,
It's
you're
still
probably
good,
right.
but that's much better.
Yeah, okay, too easy. I reckon my value is about an 8.5, but yeah, I can see, you can definitely see some different mileage going there. It's good.
Yeah, no, that was really nice.
All right, thanks, Trev. Rightio, so there it is. There's my review of the Nazgul V2 or the HD version, and overall, I gotta say, I'm a huge fan. It does exactly what it says on the box. It works, it's HD, it's proven. If you can slap a GoPro on there, it's gonna be perfect for beginners as well as experts because it just works out of the box. That's what I love. It's got rock solid components in here. Cruising around, it's gonna haul a GoPro, kind of everything you want. The only thing I would say, don't buy it expecting extreme flight times or long ranges because that is not what it's made for. But look, I'd love to know what you guys think. What did you think about GT being on the channel again? It's great to see him there. Huge shout out to that. Look, I'm going to link this down below. A couple of different versions with their receivers, all that sort of stuff. You can go look at that. There should also be the website, UAVfutures.com, the greatest drone website on the internet. That's linked down there below. Heaps of useful information for a lot of people. We have giveaways, a whole bunch of stuff you can go check out there. Other than that, subscribe for more FPV related content. I hope you have an awesome day. Or why? Because you deserve it. And as always, happy flying.